Why I no longer believe that first impression is the last impression. It looks strange. In fact, anybody who meets me for the first time, the first impression is that I am a reserved person, I don't talk much. But that is not the truth actually. People who had been knowing me for many years or with whom I am very close, they can see the other side of mine, where I am very much conversational, I am very much social, and I laugh like anything. People even can't believe it. But this is how it had been actually. This is how it had been traditionally. We are taught, or that first impression is the last impression. And what happens because of that, we remain very much conscious about first impression is the last impression. Not only for ourselves, for other people also. If we meet somebody, see particular behavior, we make judgment, we make an impression. And sometimes what happens, it hampers the relationship. And it hampers collaboration. And this is how it had been for me also for many, many, many years. But I was fortunate to do, NLP training program. So I am an NLP practitioner also. So in my NLP training program, what I came across a very powerful thing. In fact, it was a transformation thing for me, because there is one law which says that people are more than their behaviors. What does that mean actually? It means that we need to see people as a whole, not by a particular behavior. Because what happens in a particular moment, there may be a reason a person, behave with you very angry, rude, or maybe sometime other way also. And, this is a natural tendency, we try to make judgment. Oh, this person looks to be very rude. He is very, angry. He is always angry. He is like that. But that is not the truth actually. People are much more than their behaviors. So if we are mindful of looking into a way that people are much more than their behavior, we need to look into people as a whole, not judge them by a particular instance or judge by them by a particular behavior. In fact, we don't have to be reactive. And in fact, what has changed for me, for this particular thing, really brought a big transformation in my life. In fact, I will say it made my life easy. I remember, if somebody did not talk to me properly, or somewhere I did not find a line, on the basis of first meeting, I am saying, interaction. And I used to keep a distance from the people. But I think somewhere it affected my relationship also. Because I was being reactive. I was going with the notion that first impression is the last impression. It is like a traditional limiting belief I was having. But then I changed my belief. So I said it is not. I need to see people as a whole. I don't have to judge people by particular behavior or instance. And that has made a huge difference in my life. So what I do now actually, when I meet people, I am very clear that I'm not going to judge person by one particular meeting or one particular behavior or interaction. I will listen to the person and maybe I will try to empathize. Maybe a particular reason the person is behaving like that. The person may be having some problem, undergoing some issue in the life or something else. So I don't become reactive. I don't go by first impression is the last impression. So what happens, it gives me an approach. I see person as a whole, and I have found that many cases when I interacted with the same person, next time or maybe few more times, I found that person was very different. The person which I found was very adamant or rude, but same person I found was very much mixing up, very much social, very much receptive. So this is how, it really helped me. It helped me to build up relationship. It helped me as a person also, because otherwise, I was always into that kind of a feeling. that I was judging people on the basis of first impression. But this particular thing has made a huge difference in my life. So now I don't say that first impression is the last impression. Even I said that each moment, each interaction is an opportunity of having a new impression, exploring new impression about the people. So what I said, see people as a whole. Don't judge them by particular behavior, instances, or interactions. Give them time. Give people space to demonstrate you their whole self. Give that particular space. Give time to people. Don't judge by them by one particular interaction. And it really helps, if you are mindful, and obviously you need to practice it for some time, because you have been conditioned like that. You will try to judge people by first impression. But when you become mindful, and then you know that, oh, I don't have to judge, I don't have to be reactive, I need to be responsive, I need to give space to people, I need to treat people as a whole, then life changes. Life changes for you, life changes for other people. It really makes difference. So I thought it's very important to share. That is why I'm sharing it. Again, I'm repeating. I have moved away from first impression is the last impression. Now I say that each interaction, each moment is an opportunity to explore new impression about a person, because I see people as a whole. I don't judge them by one particular instance or behavior or anything else. Thank you.